connected. Welcome, Tiny. How are you? There we go. We're live now on TikTok. I can see myself. So today I'm going to build a tower block in this area to house all these Pokemon that are just in these little dens. I've just binned them in for now, and then I'm going to turn the rest of this dream island into chaos, and that's my little mansion house. I'm good. Morning, El. Morning? Is it morning? It's afternoon now. Afternoon now. So I've built some little shops with little houses on top, and because the Pidgeys can't work a door, I've had to put a automatic door in the front so they can come out of that door, because they can't open the doors apparently. This is the start of my Blastoise, Squirtle and War Turtle house. It's going to be quite nice. So this is going to be the house, but they're going to have access to upstairs as well. And this is my jowl for the Pokemon that litter. So originally this was just going to be houses for Pokemon that like it dark and want caves, but I decided to do this instead. So there's a Pokemon in there that picks up the rubbish. They will then turn these into iron, these into paper. Geodude, I haven't got any of the others. You can see him crushing a berry at the moment to turn it into paint, so he can have some more of them. And Mr. Mime, the more and more I see him in this game, the more freakier Mr. Mime gets. But he's just chilling there. Mime Jr.'s there because he tidies up. Then I've got these making bricks for me, because I need these actually, so take these. Then I've given them some tomatoes so they can eat. And then in there I normally put some ores, but I haven't got any ores at the moment. They always just want to talk all the time to give you stuff. And it's like, there's your paper, thank you. You can put it in the community box. But yeah, so that's my little hide away from everyone. But the people that trade like this, I've put them in these houses, and they never bloody trade in them. They always go to the shop there. So I think I need to move the other houses closer to this. I mean, otherwise all they do is just spit rubbish all over the place. So it has to be done, right? Trees over here because I don't want to get rid of them. So I just done for it. Oh, different type of tree. But I've seen people make like maximum security prisons for Mr. Mime, and it's just naughty. I don't like the way as well that Pokemon Center is always one step above everything. So when you spawn in, it's level here, and you can't, unless you move it, you've got to dismantle it and rebuild it to have it level. Winds me up. Especially as I've built everything on this level, so I've got to dig this out, relocate this, and drop it down and build it again. mean, with the community chest as well in there, they don't have to do it. They just choose to. So everyone's a winner. I don't know if I should go like council estate kind of flats, or should I go luxury apartments? What do you think? Any ideas? So the maximum house space is 10 by 10. So obviously I don't want it 10 by 10. But I don't want them sort of this small. What was this? This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? I'm live. Oh, what? Hang on a sec. Okay, I'm back. So, if we do the entrance here, because that's where the road goes. Do I want him facing that way or facing that way? Oh, you'll have to come round and you can play it. It's a good game, especially there's you can, where you're Ditto, you transform into things. Let me show you. So let me just eat some food. You learn camouflage, and you can play hide and seek with your friends. So you can copy the grass and go and hide somewhere. Quite fun. I mean, and as long as it's like a natural block or item, with the trees, the only thing is you'd have to go and knock a couple of the fruit off the trees because you don't get the fruit, so you'd stand out. Do that, or flowers, and then they've obviously got to come and find you. If you really crafty, you can find some that are the same way as you, so like this one. Well, these don't do it. They move out of the way. So do it on the grass. So you can actually just blend into the grass, which is a bit cheaty. Or just hide in the middle. They wouldn't know. But you do it next to some Pokemon and they're proper, like the emotions of it is so funny. So think entrance here. That's entrance. So I want something. Let me show you. I found one the other day and I really like the look of it, so I screenshotted it. Where are we? I mean, some people have made things like this. Game Boy. Like that. That is kind of cool. I like the idea of that. And that was by... Not sure who that was by. I don't know if I should do something like that overlooking this area. Make this a bit... So in that way, the back of the building would be along here somewhere. I'd have to take a few more of these out. Because a lift... Oh, what do you want now? Quiz. Knew you'd go for it. Who is heavier between you and Pseudo Wudo? I would say Pseudo Wudo because he's rock. That's right. I knew you'd get it. Yay, I got a carrot. So let's... We do it from the back here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can have the rooms 8 deep, so that would be 7 deep. That would be a pretty nice sized room. Not too bad, but it's 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 by 6. Let's have a look, see what that looks like. That'd be not bad. Get 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's take that off and do 3 on the bottom. And then I'd move that house there. Move this. And then I'd put the lifts there, which are 3 by 3. The lift will be there. There. Block will be there. Do it there, because then I've got power in the block behind the lift. And under each floor, I do the floors 2 deep, and I can have power under each floor. I like that. Yes, you can build over water. You can't just place a block anywhere. It has to be connecting. So as long as you do something like that, you can do that, and then that's over water. But then you can delete that one, and then it will float. but as long as you connect it to something first, you can then build it wherever you want. I mean, some people have been building sky buildings, so they literally just go way up high in the sky and then build platforms up there. Right, let's get a relocation kit quickly, because I don't necessarily want to get rid of that. I want a little forest area. Check this. Shop. Relocation kit, yes. You and you. Don't walk away from me. Fly cut and 2 others. Hello. Hello. Where's Scissor? Is he still up there having a bath? Follow me, thank you. One. Oh, that's not bad. Right, so let's move that. Get rid of them because that's not going to be the entrance anymore. So, could be the entrance, couldn't it? Could have that as the entrance, not there. Have it going across like this. What are we thinking? Do we have 2 on the ground floor, 2 on each floor, or do we put more flats in? Yeah, you can play it without the internet. The Cloud Island you can't, because that is your online server. But you can play the rest of it without being online. So annoying sometimes. I'm just going to demolish that whole lot. That'll be that. They were 7, weren't they? So 6 in dive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inside. 3 flats on each floor. I can go up 4 floors. Do I want a basement level? Because then I can go up 3 floors and a basement level. Also, do I want stairs going up to each floor, or just that. If you're trying to progress, I would advise going through to at least get everywhere to level 5, and follow all the storyline first. So if I go back to, let me go back to my normal area. The only thing with this guy always wants to eat, so go back home. Go back home. So as long as you are level 5 in all the islands, you will then progress and get the items that you need to follow on the story. Especially the last island you need to level 5, because that gives you the Game Boy. And then that way you can follow on the story for the lighthouse in the Withered Wastelands. That way you then get Magnemite. So this is where you can play offline. At the moment mine's a bit chaotic because I was just getting everything. So right, so I've got everywhere to level 10, but I will show you the amount of apart from the first area where I put a lot of time into it, but that was because I wanted to make Route 101. You always end up back at your house. So apart from this forest bit where I made Route 101, apart from that, I didn't really do much here. I got Onyx out and put him under there so he could stay out of the rain. Built these 2 houses and a garden. There's not much that I've done in these areas to consider a lot of work, apart from unlock the Pokemon in the area and just put items down everywhere every now and again. Bleak Beach, I've done more houses because there's a lot more Pokemon. They're just everywhere. That place just annoyed me because it looks a mess. But let me show you Rocky Ridges, because that's another place that, apart from recently trying to dig out the museum, I've not done anything really. 2 seconds, I've come. Alright. Fair enough, you think it's worth it. What do you mean, Pallet Town? Like your Pallet Town? But again, here, that was already there. I just built that. I made that to house most of them. So there was these living there. Got 4 in there, and then another 4 in here. But because of these, you can house another 2 in that house. I mean, the 5th island is just a blank, it's a sandbox island, so as long as you can get to Sparkling Skylands, then you can complete the game. You don't have to do anything. There's no storyline in your Pallet Town. Sparkling Skylands is something that you need to progress with. Let me show you this quickly, because this is something that's annoyed me, so I stopped doing it. Because I had the bright idea to dig out the museum. And and it's just carnage. And now I can't think of how I'm going to make that look nice and to make the mountain look like a mountain. But let me dig these bits up here. How far are you into the story? Second island. So just continue as much as you can. Have you got Gulp yet? So if you've done the Piplup storyline. So when you do that, you can do this with water. Suck water up, and then you can spray water. Recipe for tartan carpet. Nice. So you can unlock that in area 2. So if you're on Bleak Beach, yeah, you can unlock that by following Piplup's requests. So at first, I think you need to obviously unlock Piplup, then unlock Lapras, and then it will say he wants to go for a swim with you. So you go around for a swim, and then he will say he wants a waterfall, and then it will ask for someone to teach you how to do that. I don't want to spoil the story by telling you what actually happens, but that's the basic of it. That he wants to swim with you, and then he wants a waterfall. And then you get I can't remember his name. I think it's Galarian Wooper. Yeah, Galarian Wooper you get, and he teaches you how to do waterfall. He teaches you how to gulp. Waterfall is a different Pokemon. But if you do need help on this, I do have a thank you for the follow, man. If you do need help with it, I do have a Discord that I'm trying to build up with people to get more help and to give out people's daily codes to get better stamps and better daily items on the computers. So like if you was to come to my island today, you could get, I think it was, so you'd get Blastoise today. So the ring, so basic Pokemon gives you, I think it's 10 or 20 coins. Evolved Pokemon give you 100, and then legendaries give you 500, I think, and then Mew and Mewtwo give you 1,000 each. But you can come to like my island, go to the shop, and you can learn how to make a fancy chair and fried potato recipe, which is an item you need to get one of the evolutions. But all I've really done on this area, apart from build the houses here, is dismantle some of the mountain because I needed the soil, built that house and that one, fixed up this one, fixed up the little cafe area, done nothing over here, and fixed up that house up there for Zubat evolution. But you'll have to come over to here and you'll learn how to do waterfall. I don't know. But also, if you come to, I think it is here, and dig down. No, it's not this one. It's this side. No. in the middle of this bridge and dig down. So middle of this bridge, dig down here. You'll get a load of crates, and on top of the crate you'll get a sprinkler, which you don't get until Rocky Ridges. But that will help you out with your like farms and that. Yeah, because you're going to give me bricks. Don't need them. Sparkling Skylands is one area that really annoys me. I won't go there because if you're only on the second area, if I go there, it's going to ruin it for you. So I'll go back to my pallet town. Go back to my pallet town and I'll go back to my cloud island. But with this cloud island I'm making, yo, how are you? I want to make it so that I can have people come over and we do like collab streams and things like that, where I can do hide and seek, race, Lapras racing, all sorts like that. It'll be fun. But then with the friend code as well, so today's one here is obviously Blastoise. But if I go to my kids name this island as well, so Carpland is not going to be staying. So I go here and there'll be another different stamp on this island. But this island you can visit if I'm offline as well. As long as you have like the island code or whatever it's called. Yeah, what level are you on it? Or I'd say level. What stage are you at the Team Rocket thing? But the stamp is Venusaur on this island. Oh, my hay fever is killing me today. Turn to bag on this. Needing all of you to dismantle it, so I'm guessing I'm going to need you all to assemble it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reassemble it over everything. What do I need? Cut and build. Cut. Build. The main thing to do for the storyline as well is to get, not for the storyline, for the Team Rocket quests, is to progress to level 5 on each area as well. You follow me because you're not being used. See you later. Pardon me. because you're going to need a Game Boy at the end of it, and you unlock that by getting to level 5 in Sparkling Skylands, and then Professor Tangrowth gives you a Game Boy. And I think you unlock the recipe to make the Game Boy as well. But you need that for the end of it. So, 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the lift area. Have you unlocked the fridge at all anywhere? Because as long as you've got Pokemetal, you can come to my island, take a picture of the fridge, and then 3D print it on in your world. Where I put the energy stuff. Power. I'm trying to visualise this block of apartments I'm building. Do I have the front of it just open, and then on top I have a balcony? So it'll be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Roof. So this floor is going to be where I put the energy underneath, so they don't see it in this one above. And then here I can have balcony. Like that. Question is, how do I do it? Do I do it in cladding? Can you not copy it? Game Boy gone. Okay. Hey, wait, it automatically stays on no. Okay. Learned something new today. So yeah, you'd have to progress everywhere to level 5. Although I do like this little detail they've put in. I'll just get the Game Boy back out. We make another Game Boy. If you get 2 Game Boys, and you put them both down, facing each other, gets a link cable. Just the detail in that is just mind blowing. Let's find some bricks now. So how are we going to build this block of flats? I don't want rough wall. Where's he coming? I don't know if I should do like that. I want stone blocks because that's what I've got the pavement done in. They're flooring. Do I do them in stone brick wall or brick wall? So no, you don't have to get Pallet Town to level 5 because there's no main storyline in Pallet Town. All you have to do is obviously Withered Wastelands, Bleak Beach, Rocky Ridges and Sparkling Skylands. We do brick or stone brick walls. I do have a Discord, so if you have any other problems, feel free to join it. I'm trying to build a community so we can get more people doing Pokopia, so we can share recipes, stamps, so that we can all get rare stamps every week and help tips and tricks. Go with that, I think. With the odd bit of this. So every day you get a daily stamp, and they can either be circles, which are 10 to 20 coins. Every Friday you get coins for them. So circles are basic Pokemon, you get 10 or 20, I can't remember. Evolved Pokemon have got the squiggle lines, and they are 100, I believe. Let me just find the stamp values and I can give you the exact values. Okay, so basic stamps are 50 coins, evolved Pokemon are 100 coins, legendary are 200 coins, and if you get a Mew or Mewtwo stamp, they are 1,000 coins each. So potentially you can have 5,000 coins if you was to manage to get 5 Mew stamps or Mewtwo stamps. So they are 200 coins each, the Moltres and Zapdos stamps. Select these. Might change these to glass walls later. Right, 2 seconds. Sorry, my wife had to come in and get something. Alexa, turn off bedroom light. That's the thing when you pre-plan it. It's a bit chaotic when you then go to build it. Simple flooring for the roof. I'm off it soon. Simple flooring. It's the only thing. Change the flooring, but just to get proper idea of what it's going to look like each floor. Annoys me. No worries, man. I don't know if you heard I said about I've got a Discord, so if you wanted to join that, I'm going to post tips, tricks and hints on there for everyone. So if that's something you're up to, I've got the link in my bio. So I think that for inside. Door. Door there. Bug me. Doors there. That's going to be the floor. Then extra layer there. Concrete blocks actually, just to fill these in, because otherwise that's a waste of space, waste of these bricks. And then put this floor. So I've done 200 blocks then, didn't I, of these flooring, and that's done that. That'll be then the next floor. And that's going to be the balcony. That'll change the blocks. Okay, so we've got something that's going to take shape. My favourite area is my pallet town. I'm winding up now, so I'll go and show you it, because I made pallet town and Route 1. The only thing I'm a bit annoyed about, I had to use prefab houses to make the houses for Pallet Town, because otherwise I wouldn't have had the first and second floor the way I wanted it. But it does the job and it looks good. So this this is my pallet town. This is my house, but behind my house I have a little grass area where you can catch Tangler in red and blue. And then we've got Professor Oak's lab, your house and your rival's house. You go in there, you've got the 2 rows of filing cabinets. I had to use this because I couldn't make the little circle thing that's in it. This was where the Pokedex would have been. Green table and a trash can, and the leftover Pokeball on the table, but this is a chest. It's the only Pokeball item you can actually place. Then you've got your house, your rival's house. When I first made it, I did put Pidgey here as well, made Pidgey live in that house, so that's... There is a Pokeball lamp, but I might put that in there instead. I might do. I'll see how it looks. But when you go into your house, this is what it looks like in Pokemon Red and Blue. So this is your downstairs. And then this is your bedroom area. But obviously the stairs are on the back of the wall in your house up there. There's your bedroom. Your own little computer. Bookshelf. And because you don't have a NES, I had to put a Game Boy there, so that's why. And then I've done the same, a little bit different in the rival's house. Didn't want it to, it had to load in and out every time you went in, but otherwise I'd have had to make such a big house to make the area. So this is your rival's house, that's their kitchen, and because you had to go and see his sister to get the map, I put the map there. And he didn't have an upstairs, that's why I think he was rival, but I'd done the same sort of thing. He doesn't have a computer, and he didn't have a Game Boy, that's why he was always grumpy with you, because he was jealous of your Game Boy. That's my spin on it. And then we come out of here once you've got your Pokedex and your town map, and you make your way through Route 1. So if I go up so you can actually see it, because it looks better from above. So there's, as you go through, obviously all the brown edging is obviously the bits that you jump down, but I didn't want to make it all up on different levels, but there you go. That's the end of Route 1, but as you go running back down you can jump over the edges. Jump over the edges. Just for that nostalgia. Run through, see if you can get a Pidgey. But this, even the trees are spaced the same amount of blocks away as the picture I used. We should pop down for a Mackey's when I get some money in. So there's the pictures I used for the area, and then there's the picture I used for Route 1, and the trees are 3 by 3, so I counted out all the trees and how much space they'll take, and then that I worked out how much grass I'd need per square. It was a lot of work. Originally I wanted to make that, but it just didn't work. But under here as well, I've got all my electrics running under the ground. I've got a little water wheel under the ground so that Professor Oak stuff works. There's my route one that I like. I even use seawater in this bit because if you go south from Pallet Town, you go to Cinnabar Island by using the sea. There's my first little block of flats that I made. But they're just a bit too small, so I'm not going to go in one underneath because it will give away who's there. But the flats are the right size to decorate and make it its own. But I wanted it bigger, 2 lots of lifts. But I made a little playground because every set of flat has a playground. It's got a merry-go-round. Little merry-go-round. One of them little speaking things, you shout into them and you can hear them over the other side of the playground. A little sand pit and a climbing frame. And one of them rope swings. And a little spinny wheel. But I also done this as well, which is quite good because this is the end of my area. You get the cloud. So go on the lift and we go. No, get on the lift and we go down. And one McDonald's. So this house is Geodudes, and then get out of the way. And then this is my ghost type one. If I use some honey and then just move them over, you get the smoke growing. It looks all, bless you, looks all spooky. So yeah, what? One sec. So yeah, that's my little favourite area that I've got so far. I've got all the Pikachus in one house. Then I've got Cyndaquil, Abra, and then the other side I'm not going to go. This is going to be my Eevee mansion. That was my little carp house. Made a little Pokemon gym. So you come in, go round, open the door, there's a trial, get burnt by lava. Up. And then here's the gym, where you got to fight each other to get into the lava. Whoever's standing wins. So there you go. And up here I've got a little waterfall staircase with some lifts. Little garden area. Another little waterfall, because this is going to be like a big nature area. And I don't know what I'm going to do on that island. Thanks, mate. So all I done, so this whole area is all run by electric, and all I done was dig underneath the ground and then just used graveler and just went mad. Went all round here. On the different elevations I dropped down. But what I would have done if I know what I knew now, because this was all calculated, I counted how many blocks up on the ground level I needed to get here, and then this section was just, I'll just delete everything, find the patch of the building that I'm doing and make sure I've got electricity there. So everywhere here is where I've got a till up in the area upstairs. These can be built underground as long as they've got a block of water. Now I've got storage. I was going to turn that into some kind of underground. Don't know what I was doing with it really. I'll do something. Never got around to finishing it. But there's one till, the lights, second till, and a third till. Lights in? No, lights in. That was outside. So I've got 2 lights there and that one. And then this was going to be my house. That had a little fancy bit downstairs. You go upstairs, and then this was another room. And then downstairs you'd come here, pull the bookcase out, and then you drop into my secret storage. And then with this it was a lot easier because I unlocked the wireless generators, the mini generators. So that's just put it somewhere and then put the transmitters around the edge. They're there to do the lights inside my gym. I mean, yeah, so all I done was literally just started digging down, went underground and just started going to town. Then started placing a straight row, and then what I'd do is I'd dig up from underground to see where I was. Oh, there it goes. No PP. And then you'd come up. Trust me to be under the chest. Oh my god. So you'd come up and then figure out where you are, and where you need stuff. But if you're starting from scratch, just dig down, clear everything you want to clear, and then I would put a couple of these, because this is where it started from. So it started from this water mill, and then I couldn't stand having these going everywhere. So I was trying to see if it would work underground. As long as it's clear before you put it down, you can then put a block over the wire. Thank you for the follow. See, I don't think my builds are that creative, but thank you very much. You come down, and then this is where I counted it all, where I needed to put things. And then this is the lights to the end of the bridge. This is just before my Pokemart. That's lights to my house. And then that's, I can't remember where that goes. After my house. But you had to make special routes that you could then get out of. So that was the end one. That was the one to my house. Oh, that was it. That was to the Pokemon. That covers these. And then it goes this way and then connects underground to all of that. But that's the best thing I think I've built. Pallet Town and Area 1. But if you do have any questions, I'm wrapping this up now, but if you do have any questions, I do have a Discord in my link in bio. You can message me on there anytime. I will have more tips and tricks videos coming out as well soon, so keep an eye for them. If you haven't already, thank you for the follow, and I shall see you